What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Saints Row video. I'm going to talk about Saints Row 5. You guys seems to love these wishlist videos for Saints Row 5, and I figured I'd take a little break from the Watch Dogs content I've been making lately and bring you guys a wish list for Saints Row 5, all about the cheats, baby. If you ask me, the cheats, honestly, in Saints Row, other than like GTA San Andreas, it's like the best game as far as cheats go. Volition always kills it with the cheats, but there's a few things that they kind of dropped the ball on, especially in the last couple games, that I think they need to improve on for the next installment. Because, dude, cheats in video games are kind of a dying breed. Like I just said, I'm playing Watch Dogs Legion right now. No cheats. Mafia Definitive Edition, that one I kind of understand, but no cheats. Like, dude, it's literally a dying breed. And even the cheats in like GTA 5 from 2013 were way less good than they were in GTA San Andreas and even in GTA 4. So it seems that like every time we get a new AAA open world game, the cheats are watered down even more and more, or just not in there at all, like in Legion. And like, dude, the most important thing for a video game, especially when it's an open world game, is the fun factor. So adding cheats into the game basically adds countless hours of fun into the game. So let's get into my wish list for it right now. Number 1, cheats in co-op. This is essential. I had so much fun with cheats in co-op with my buddies in Saints Row 2. It's some of the most fun I've ever had, but I do think that all the cheats that are in single player need to be in the co-op as well. And honestly, I have faith in Volition to do this, but I just hope that they don't kind of bypass the cheats like a lot of other developers have been doing lately. Up next, I want to make sure there are more cheats. From Saints Row 2 all the way down to SR4, the number of cheats were decreasing every installment. And like I said, I mean, I guess most game developers can get away with it, and Volition probably could too, but there's also a large legion of fans who love the cheats present in this game, and in especially Saints Row 2. Like, I did it on my stream a couple weeks ago, and you guys loved it, and so did I, man. The cheats are so creative and awesome, but we need a large number of it. Like, I would say don't just keep it down to a minimum of like invincibility, infinite ammo, infinite sprint, spawn all weapons, and spawn all vehicles. If it's just that, I'm gonna be incredibly disappointed. And I know, dude, I mean, it's super early to be talking about cheats when we don't even know what the actual game is gonna be yet. But this is the kind of stuff I think about because honestly, to me, cheats are really important. Truly, I really do think they're important for the fun factor of this game, and it'll add so many more hours into the open world, and honestly, so many funny moments and things like that. Like, I'll give you an example. Red Dead Redemption 2 has cheats. I love it, right? But they're like the bare minimum for cheats, and they're really annoying and tedious to put in. Because it's not like, oh yeah, don't get wanted, it's like remove wanted level. So every time you get wanted, you have to go in and enable the cheat for removing wanted level. And same thing for like your health and the weapons and stuff, which was quite tedious, honestly. And I think a game like that, like RDR2, which was such a slow burn, very realistic, you had to go through kind of a grind of what it was like to live in the old Wild West. And you know what? I think a game like that would have really benefited players who kind of wanted to bypass the like hard, unforgiving elements of the Wild West and kind of just have a light, fun experience and add some like really fun, wacky cheats to it. And I get it, it's a really serious game, right? It was very serious, down to earth, realistic, but sometimes you just want to escape. That's what video games are. It's escapism. And if I want to escape and drive a UFO, I know that's not Rockstar's style, that's more Volition style, but if I want to like drive a UFO around in New Austin or something, like, let me, man. Like, seriously, why not? Like, you can't make the argument that it's gonna ruin the story or whatever because it's a cheat. It's like separate from the main game almost. And I know you PC players, you guys got mods. You guys are lucky, let me tell you that. I wish I could have mods on console, but it's not really to be, especially mods of that caliber that you can go in and improve the fun factor of the game. Like, you guys know that mod where like you can like spawn infinite grizzly bears or infinite lions into a big city in Red Dead 2? Like, this is the kind of stuff we need as base cheats in the game, where you can just spawn animals or something like that. But yeah, I think that Saints Row 5 could really be a pioneer and kind of lead the way in this direction because, again, GTA clone, GTA clone. That's what it always got labeled as from Saints Row 2 and before that. And I know they went and deviated, they made it all crazy to not be a GTA clone. But one way that they could differ from being a GTA clone is adding in some cheats that everybody loves. It's like, whoa, I mean, what other game can NPCs fall from the sky whenever you're just walking down the street? Or you can be a giant or super tiny, fly a UFO, or have like zero gravity. There aren't very many, especially in this gen and next gen of consoles. It's going to be incredibly hard, if not impossible to find. So if Saints Row 5 can be like, GTA, what's up? We got all these cheats that you guys don't have. How sick would that be? Honestly, like, your friends are going to be talking about it, especially like younger kids, like maybe 10 to 14 years old. They're not going to be talking about Red Dead Redemption 2's slow burn dramatic story. No, man. I mean, I understand that there's an adult audience, myself included, that really enjoys that. But there's also a large audience that just wants to go mess around in there, man. And those kids in the schoolyard, they're going to be talking about how in Saints Row 5 you can have zero gravity and you can blow people up with your fists, you know, something like that. That's what they're going to be talking about. And that's why I think that this isn't just like a throwaway thing like, who cares about the cheats? That's why I think this is so important. Because this is a way that Volition can get a leg up on Rockstar and popularize Saints Row 5 even more and make it even more beloved. Because that's what they need. They need this to become beloved by the fans. It needs to become an instant classic. And cheats are a rather easy way to do that. And look, I'm no game developer. I'm far from it. I know next to nothing about game development. And I would imagine that cheats are not easy to implement in a game. But when you've done it before, and let me just say that Volition's done a damn good job before, I really do think that it's really possible for them to do it again in Saints Row 5, bigger and better. The last thing I'll say about this is that I want Volition to get creative with the cheats. Again, don't keep it watered down like infinite ammo, infinite sprint, infinite health. No. I want crazy stuff like SR2. People falling from the sky. Maybe the ability to spawn animals. I don't know. Drunk NPCs like they had before. Tiny NPCs. Giant NPCs. Things like that. And a bunch of cool maybe cheat weapons like the pimp slap and the chainsaw, the defibrillator. Like, I know these aren't only in cheats, but they're like, for all intents and purposes, cheat weapons. And I would love to see more of that. Because that's how Saints Row needs to differentiate itself from GTA. Not by going over the top and going to space and having aliens in this stuff. No. By increasing the fun factor more than GTA 5. Because that's what Saints Row 1, 2, and even 3 did best. Alright guys, that'll do it for me on this one. Leave a like on this video if it's your first time here. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know. What are your favorite cheats in the Saints Row franchise? And do you have any ideas for cheats? I would love to know. You guys are really creative with this stuff. So what cheats do you guys think would be awesome that haven't been in Saints Row before? Let me know in the comments down below. I might make a video about it. I will see you guys in the next one.